Good morning from Rakunan and home. It only took this long for me to finally be able to say the word correctly of where we're staying. We only have 3 more sleeps left, and then we head home for 2 weeks before the next adventure begins. We were going to do Ikspiari and Disney today. However, we decided not to because we saw the big lines at Disney and we didn't want to make the trek for nothing. And we kind of figured that Ikspiari is going to be the same way because it is Christmas time out here and they are celebrating the Christmas spirit already. So, instead, we're going to explore the local neighborhood instead. We are on our way to a Japanese bakery. We've watched videos like this all the time. And now we're going to get to experience it, so come along. Timeline Bakery, baby. Look at all those goods. There's some more goodies. Look at this, oh my God. Very small in here, but it's very nice. Timeline Bakery, what a great bakery. They were so nice to us in there. She said they've been doing business now for 16 years. They sell out every day and they start very early in the morning, but that didn't stop us from getting our bakery haul.
We got a hot dog on a baguette. We got a burger with avocado and tomato and lettuce on it. We got gouda,
cheese-filled bread.
And we got a blueberry, a giant blueberry scone, I want to say.
I would definitely stay in this neighborhood again because there are a lot of great restaurants that we have patronized the entire time that we've been here.
All the way down that way, there's a cake shop too. We didn't get to that one. There's an Indian restaurant. We're not much for Indian.
Nah.
There's another Indian restaurant up here, but then there's 4 different izakayas, including a Chinese restaurant over here that's kind of an izakaya too. We did that one night, and then we took some for takeout. Last night, I went to the izakaya up here that has the meat on a stick, and it was some of the best yakitori that I've had since we're here.
You say that all the time.
No, I don't. We had the meat on a stick across the way, but it wasn't grilled meat on a stick. It was boiled meat on a stick, which is just not the same.
Different.
And there's one more restaurant that we ate at over here.
Smile Restaurant. No, you mentioned that.
Oh, that was the Smile Restaurant. Oh, the convenience store right here. That's what I brought Lucia home some rigatoni.
It was delicious.
Bolognese.
And I didn't even share it with you.
With some meat sauce. She saved me the meat, and I like the meat. I like the meat part. But this is our last stop before we go back to our Airbnb at night. And we also found out that if we went out the front door of our Airbnb, walked over a block and a half, we can get on the bus that will take us all the way up this street to the main train station here in Naramasu. And we're going to do that at lunchtime.
Maybe.
For the ride.
Or we'll walk.
What do we hear?
Oh, you know I'm trying my cheese one first, mister.
All right. So this hamburger one, this is a lot of food right here.
Yeah, we might want to hold on to that for later.
And the hot dog one over here, this has the French baguette to it. I might, end up eating a little bit of the baguette and eating the inside of it. Hamburger one, maybe we'll save that one for later. But then I've got blueberry.
That's yours.
The cheese, the Gouda cheese in the middle. Well, you're going to share that with me, aren't you?
So they've wrapped it up very nicely with some tape, which I really appreciate. These are little bags, which make them in handy. Ooh.
What's that? Oh, cheese, please.
Ooh.
Give me some of that. Is it still warm? Because they had stuff coming out of the baked, or out of the back.
Semi-warm.
Let's see that. Focus a little bit. Focus. And it's got some nice crispy on the outside bread, chewy in the middle, and it's smoked gouda. I can see the yellow rind on it. Hot dog over here, like I said, I'm gonna eat that and maybe just have some of the bread. And she just got a chewy bunch of baguette.
I gotta tell you, for our very first experience here at a Japanese bakery, thank you, Yuka, because now I can see why it's your favorite bakery. That is really good. I'm not supposed to eat cheese. I'm not supposed to eat cheese for my cholesterol, but sorry, today's cheat day. All the way around.
And I'm not supposed to eat a lot of bread because I'm trying to stay low carb.
All right, now he's going to try it.
Let me try her cheese. Now, do you remember when we came to Japan for the very first time in 2016, our last stop before we got on the plane, before we got on the bus to the plane, was at a Japanese bakery. I would like to go back and see if I could find some of that. It wouldn't be footage, but it would be some of the pictures from the bakery back then. I remember it distinctly. It was big, and everybody would walk in there with a basket, and they would walk out with a full bag of baked goods. Oh. Take me back.
What did you just say to me?
I said everything here was $10. Including a giant hamburger.
You can't get all this for $10 back home at a bakery.
Well, even at Burger King or McDonald's.
Yeah, you can't get all this for $10.
All right, but I want to show you again all of the cheese inside of the cheese bread.
Wow, that's really good.
I'm going to steal another piece like that.
And you know what I love about this? It's that you get that cheese bite in every bite you take. We just finished up our breakfast, and now we're going to take a walk over to the bus and make our way to the station. Our attempt to come up here by bus failed because we decided to walk instead. And this, my friends, is what it's like to be inside a Don Quijote building. This is on the first floor. It's one of the biggest grocery stores. We'll make our way through here and head on up to the sushi restaurant. Sorry, he's in the way. Look at all the different choices of stuff to buy. You gotta use Google Translate to read everything. He was not kidding. A sushi restaurant inside of a department store.
And behind you is the crane games and Gashapon.
And over here, look at the Gashapon frenzy that everybody's talking about. Wow. Our buddy Gene at TJ Amusements does stuff like this at home, but nothing like this.
It's half the floor.
If you watched us the last time when we were here, we were sitting up in a setup similar like that right over there, but it's a booth you'll see shortly, and watch us play some games as we eat. So when you sit down, there's this tablet. You basically go through everything and you make your recommendations, and you pick what you want. All the sushi is moving on this slow conveyor belt. And if you order something special, it comes via Shinkansen up here, which is really cool. Right there, he pulled out all the soy sauce and all the fixings. And in here are all the utensils. His lemon sour has arrived just by bullet train. That's really cool the way they deliver it. Here are the French fries that we ordered off of the menu. And Glenn said they're very hot. Well, they are good. This is the omelet that he ordered. He swears by this thing. I can't wrap my taste buds around it. There's just no way. He's got us some crab roll. Pretty good. Black truffle sauce beef. Garlic black fried chicken. And inside of this one, we have the infamous ramen. I haven't had ramen yet since we've been here.
They give you black pepper.
Yep.
Put on your
As he gets it all over the place. And we also have this crab roll here that I showed you earlier. We're going to put some soy sauce on that bad boy. A lot of the stuff is out of stock because people are eating them up, but this sushi restaurant is a little bit different because it's all special order. So I kind of like that. Ooh, there goes a Shinkansen. And the game begins. Are we gonna win?
Oh, you're winning.
We won.
Oh. There you go.
Hey! We never win.
Gumball machine. Let's see what's inside. There you go.
What'd you win?
What do they call these? Pods?
Something like that.
Got one.
That's cool. And we got some more tuna rolls here. We can't stop eating the food here because we're so obsessed. Well, well, well. Did we have a day or what?
Relaxing.
It was a very relaxing day. We didn't do much. We did the bakery this morning. We showed you what we showed. And that's it for today. Tomorrow we have a real special treat. Put the vibes out there, everybody, that we get to meet the founders of Lost. Probably won't, but still going in that bar is going to be pretty cool. We just got back from a wonderful dinner with Daniel and Yuka. Decided not to film tonight. Wanted to stay off grid because there was just so much food. And it was so affordable. But
we ate like kings.
We did. But we had a great day, and that's all I got to say. So we'll see you in the next episode. Good night, everybody.